Hey friends, welcome to today's Singapore Market Digest. I'm Wei from the Investing Iguana, and today we're looking at some interesting movements in the Singapore market. We'll be diving into Paragon REIT, Guocoland and Keppel, so let's get started. First up, we have Paragon Real Estate Investment Trust, Paragon REIT. Paragon REIT focuses on retail properties, aiming to provide stable returns to its investors through rental income. Recently, there's been some significant news. Times Properties, which is part of Cuscaden Peak Investments, is planning to take Paragon REIT private through a trust scheme arrangement, offering 0.98 years per unit. On Monday, Paragon REIT's units closed at $0.89, a slight decrease of 0.6% or $0.05. Following this announcement, the trading of Paragon REIT units was halted on Tuesday morning. Now, let's break down what this means. A real estate investment trust, or REIT, is a company that owns or finances income-producing real estate 35. REITs allow individual investors to earn dividends from real estate investments without having to directly own or manage properties. When a company wants to take a REIT private, it usually means they believe the REIT is undervalued by the market, or they have plans to restructure it away from public scrutiny. The offer price of 0.98 per unit is a key metric here. If you're a shareholder, you'll want to consider whether this price adequately reflects the value of the REIT's assets and future potential. Also, the REIT manager announced a distribution per unit, DPU, of a 0.230 for the second half of the year, which is about 10.4% lower than the 0.26 in the previous period. DPU is like a dividend for REITs. It's the amount of income distributed to unit holders for each unit they own. A lower DPU might concern investors, but it's essential to understand the reasons behind the decrease. In terms of market trends, trading volumes and price movements can give us clues about investor sentiment. The slight dip in unit price before the trading halt suggests some investors might have been uncertain about the deal or were selling off their holdings. However, the scheme arrangement proposed by Times Properties could offer an exit opportunity for existing investors at a predetermined price. Moving on, let's discuss Guocoland. Guocoland is a well-known property developer with a strong presence in Singapore and other parts of Asia. They develop residential, commercial, and hospitality properties. For its first half ended December 31st, 2024, Guocoland reported a net profit of $74.6 million, which is a 13% increase from the $66.2 million in the same period last year. Additionally, their earnings per share increased to $0.0588 from $0.0513. However, their revenue saw a slight dip of 5%, coming in at about $1 billion compared to $1.1 billion. On Monday, Guocoland's shares closed flat at 1.44. Several factors contributed to Guocoland's improved earnings, including the progress of their construction projects and higher contributions from their investment properties. Investment properties are properties held to earn rental income or for capital appreciation, so an increase here is generally a positive sign 6. The flat closing price on Monday could indicate that the market had already priced in these results, or that investors are taking a wait-and-see approach. When we look at Guocoland's industry context, we can compare them to other property developers in Singapore to see how they're performing relative to their peers. Factors like net profit margin, revenue growth, and debt levels can help us assess the company's financial health and competitive positioning. Lastly, let's talk about Keppel. Keppel is a diversified company with interests in asset management, offshore and marine, property, and infrastructure. They're known for their focus on sustainability and innovation. Keppel recently announced the completion of its new commercial building in Tanjong Pagar, a 33-story, 650,000 square feet property featuring smart building management and renewable energy features. Apparently, a financial service company believed to be Manulife will be its anchor tenant. Keppel mentioned that about 50% of the building's office and retail units are already leased or under consideration. They're also looking into incorporating AI-ready features into the building. On Monday, Keppel's shares closed slightly lower by 0.7% or $0.050 at $6.74. This new commercial building is a significant development for Keppel, showcasing their commitment to sustainable and smart building technologies. Securing Manulife as an anchor tenant is also a big win, as it provides a stable income stream and enhances the building's reputation. The fact that Keppel is exploring AI-ready features indicates they're looking ahead and trying to future-proof their assets. From a trading perspective, the slight decrease in share price on Monday might be due to profit-taking or general market sentiment. However, the long-term outlook for Keppel could be positive, especially if they can successfully lease out the remaining units in the new building and capitalize on their other business segments. So there you have it, a quick rundown of Paragon REIT, Guocoland and Keppel. Each of these companies has unique developments and factors influencing their performance. As always, do your due diligence and consider your own investment objectives before making any decisions. That's all for today's Singapore Market Digest. I'm Wei from the Investing Iguana, and I'll catch you in the next update.